Today we are going to learn mean by step deviation method. Step deviation method is also known as shift of scale and origin. मेथड कधी कधी CBSEच्या पुस्तकात हे नाव असतं. शिफ्ट ऑफ स्केल अँड ओरिजिन. What do you mean by shift of scale and origin? Suppose there is a large numbers are there and graph is from starting from here, and such graph we know the frequency bar graph and histogram etc. that we have learned last year. Okay, such type of bar graph is there. In that case, this much distance is much longer. Therefore, what do? We shift the origin. When we shift the origin, when assumed mean is there, that is up to this distance is taken as A, or this origin can be shifted in between also. This is called as A, and whatever deviation those are, we take mean of deviations and we get x is equal to A plus d bar. And shift of origin and scale. Suppose the graph is not only longer from origin, away from origin, but also having quite high frequencies like this. It is away from and it is raising up to like this. Bigger numbers are there. Much bigger classes are there. Not only away, but also bigger classes are also there. Much bigger classes. What do you mean by bigger classes? Their width is like, it is extended somewhat very large extent. Frequency remains same. Now it is difficult to calculate mean, assume the mean also. In that case also much larger deviation can be there. So what do? We shrink all the classes at center. Okay, we shrink all the classes at center. We make the class width very small. We shrink the classes and make like this and calculate the whatever. You may have done such things in computers. Many a times you make small scale for the graphs. Now its mean can be easily calculated, and after that whatever we have made small scale, we can multiply to get the proper mean. Here this is shifting of origin and this is shrinking of class. That is shift of scale. Scale is shifted and this is origin is shifted. Understood? I will explain in live class one more time. With example also it can be explained better. For example, there is a sum, question number 5 from your textbook, fund in rupees. Funds are 0 to 500. In rupees. Here class mark. As we have studied, for direct method we need 4 columns. For assumed mean method we need 5 columns. For step deviation method we need 6 columns. So class mark, after that we have to find deviation. Di is equal to xi minus a, whatever a is there. And after that, whatever di, ui is equal to di upon g, where g is GCD of this deviation, where g is GCD of deviation. And at last there are frequencies. What is it? Number of workers. It is Fi. Last we have to find Fiui. And here it will be summation Fiui. Here n is equal to summation Fi. Now I will write the sum. Okay. This is important. G is GCD of the deviation. This is real. Here we have to find whatever A is. Here we have to write what is G is. Here what we have to write what is G is equal to whatever value is there. What is G? I will write here. So what are the sums? 0 to 500. 500 to 1000. 1000 to 1500. So if I draw the graph of this picture, what will I get? Here I am going to show the graph. This is 0 to 500. Okay, big graph will be there. So 0 to 500 is starting from, and whatever frequencies are there, 35, 28, etc. etc. So this type of graph will be the 0 to 500, 500 to 1000, 1000 to 1500. After that again 15 and again 10. Such type of graphic. And these numbers are big. If you cannot accommodate such classes, then you shrink the classes, make smaller classes. So these classes can be still more shrink, just like this. And here you can take origin, shift of origin. Now to draw the graph is easier one. And shift of origin means what? You have to take the origin in between. How much left side is there, how much right side is there, and then calculate. Graphical calculation. And this is tabular calculation. Okay? This is what shift of origin and scale is. Understood? Such lines must be there. But here no need of lines because we are shrinking the scale. So no need of lines. One more benefit of this method. So what are the class marks? As we have earlier said that it is 250, 50, 750 and 500 to each. 1250, again 1750, 2250. Let us take A is equal to 250. One of the class marks. Okay? To avoid the negative calculations. Okay? So A is equal to 250. Here comes it 000. Here comes it 500. Here comes it again 1000. Here comes it 1500. And here comes it 2000. Now you can see GCD of this is 500 because it is all divisible by 500. So here G is equal to 500. So whatever Gi upon 500, it comes out to be 000. It 500 upon 500, it is 1. It is 1000 upon 500, it is 2. It is 3. It is 4. Now are these numbers simpler to multiply? Every time if you use GCD, these numbers will be only 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. UI will be always 1, 2, 3, 4. If you use such a method. If the classes are different one, in that case you will not get 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Then in that case, classes are not same or continuous. In that case, you will not get 1, 2, 3, 4. Now Fi. What is Fi? It is 35. It is 28. it is 32, it is 15, and it is 10. So very simple multiplication is there. Here it comes out to be 0, 0, 0, 0. It is 28, it is 64, it is 45, and it is 40. Much simpler calculations are there. So now we can find FIUI. Summation of FIUI. Very easy. 4, 7. 8 plus 4, 12. 12 plus 5, 7. Carry 1. 8, 9. 9 plus 6, 15. 15 plus 2, 77. 177. And summation FI. It is equal to N. N is equal to summation FI. It is 120. It is ready-madely given. In the question it is ready-madely given, but still we are going to calculate. It comes out to be 60. It comes out to be 60. So it is 120. Okay. Now what is the formula? As we have divided in earlier case, we have subtracted. Here, that we have to add. And here, whatever we have divided, that we have to multiply. Okay. So x bar is equal to A plus U bar G. Okay. What is U bar? U bar is equal to summation Fi Ui upon summation Fi. That is equal to what? 177 upon 120. No need to calculate. Calculate nahi केला तरी चालतो. What do? Here we write x bar is equal to what is A? It is 250 plus 177 into what is G? 500 upon 120. This 0, 0 gets cancelled. Okay. Instead of dividing or anything, first write it is equal to 250 plus, here multiply by 5. This 0, 5 7 the 35, carry 3, 5 7 the 35 and 3, 8, carry 3, 5 1 the 5, and it is 8. Okay. Once again, 0, 5 7 the 35, carry 3, 5 7 the 35 plus 3, 38, carry 3, and 5 1 the 5 plus 3, 8 upon 12. Now divide only this factor. Do not cross multiply. 250 plus 12, 7 the 84, remaining 4. 12, 3 the 36, remaining 9, 9 0. Again 12, 7 the 84, remaining 6.5. That is equal to, we are going to add 5, 7 point. If you cannot add, put 0 here and then write here. And you can add like this, 250.0, 737.5. Whatever answer, 5, 7, 8 and 9. It comes out to be 98.7 rupees. Okay. So mean fund collected from the people is answer. By the people is 987.5 rupees. This is unit, and remember that it is always between the numbers. Okay, thank you.